Hey everybody, Tallara here, and welcome back to the Dredge DLC, The Pale Reach. We spent the night at our bleak pontoon with our good friend the Traveling Merchant, who always has our back in unfavorable waters. And we are going to head out today to continue to explore this brand new area. On our last episode, we made it down to these icy waters where we found out that there is a monstrous narwhal roaming, and B, that there are the remnants of an old expedition down here who went hunting for treasure and seem to have uncovered something a little sinister. Sinister is basically my middle name at this point, and I love treasure, so we're gonna see what we can find. We also need to try to find the parts to make ourselves an icebreaker so we can navigate this area a little bit better. So, that's what we're gonna look for today. Stop and catch any fish we see, of course. And most importantly, keep our eyes glued for any golden spots, which indicates, usually, there's something valuable down there. In this case, that's probably where we're going to find the last part we need for the icebreaker. Speaking of gold, I think I see gold right over here. No, that's the narwhal. That's the angry narwhal. Oh god. Where's the, yep. Is he chasing me? Yep. Oh yeah. So as you can see, this thing is not the cuddly sea unicorn that narwhals usually are. This thing is mean. Oh god. He won't leave me alone! How do I get rid of him? Ah! Leave me alone! Holy moly! He's like a homing missile! I can't lose him! Ah! I literally don't know what else to do. Okay, perhaps we dock? And hope he leaves me alone? Because running away, obviously, does not seem to be working. I have never seen such a persistent monster. We've ran away from a lot of monsters in our time, but this one is freaking persistent. Luckily his horn glows, so I can see him really easily. Let's see if he'll leave me alone if I dock. Man. Well, that's not what I wanted. Hopefully he'll give up. Narwhal. Yeah, I don't see him. So what we need to do now is catch some fish to feed him, so A, he'll get off our back, and B, he'll clear a path for us over here on this other side. Alright. So, good to know, if we're keeping our eyes out for gold, it might be treasure, or it might be the killer narwhal. You never know what you're gonna get with gold in these waters. Okay. This is the next area he can destroy. So let's give him some fish. That's his issue. He's just a hungry hippo. He needs all these fish and then he'll leave us alone for like a day or two. You're welcome. Okay. That should let us explore in here. Aha! That might be what we're looking for, right there. Ooh, but first... another claw. If there's a claw on one side of this area and a claw on the other side, how big is the creature who owns said claws? I don't know if I want to know. Another makeshift camp constructed in the shadow of a frozen clawed hand. Someone was seeking these out. An unnatural spire of ice stands above scraps of snowed-over equipment. A dark shape twists within. Place an ear to the ice. A voice calls out, distant and distorted. Trapped forever. This prison. Get me out. Break it. Somehow. Free me. Who are you? The navigator. Find safe passage. Chart the ice. It came from beyond. Break it. Somehow. Free me. What happened? The digging. The cracked ice, like a web, awoke. The ice hurt. I told him. Whispers in the west. Took the boat swaying east. Returned alone. The dark figure shudders, sending vibrations through the ice. The next day, rowed here. The captain saw the claws, gripped my soul. He insisted. Made camp. Shadow of the beast. Waiting for the stars. In the night, I saw his shape. Suddenly, swallowed by the cold. In the dark. He left me. Break it somehow. Free me. I feel bad for these guys. The captain kind of made them do this. At least to the navigator. There are very few pieces that still remain. Whoever made camp here was poorly prepared. Inside a small bag, you find a leather-bound journal with 3 entries. 4th of June. The men spent the whole day digging. They passed up chunks of ice, some as brilliant as crystal, others of a deepest blue, more beautiful than sapphires, but none held the glow we had seen in the night. However, I did note a disturbance in the ice to the west. It began as a periodic, distant rumble. As the men dug deeper, the pulsing quickened, strengthening until I could see the ice shifting on the surface. I shall have to inform the captain. It may well be that narwhal creature we saw earlier, though this did seem much larger. As I write this, I can already feel my eyes closing. It will have to wait until the morning. 7th June. This morning, the captain appeared out of the fog, rowing alone. Apparently, the boatswain remains at a camp in the east, waiting for nightfall. They were unsuccessful in their search, but it does make sense that the lights would be more visible at night. Tomorrow, we're to journey together to the west, towards the shifting ice that I've reported. 8th June. We are alone on a small island of ice. After hours of rowing through narrow channels, it rose through the fog, a gargantuan, monstrous claw reaching from the deep. Whatever creature it once belonged to must be long dead, as the claw is frozen solid. I wanted to turn back immediately, but the captain insisted we investigate. He is on edge, his head turning this way and that, listening for the slightest sound. He is convinced something will happen after dark. As the last light from the cold sun fades, I have the sense that it will be a long night. A long night indeed, because you're still here, bud. I feel bad. Anyway, in better news, got something here we haven't caught before. A goblin shark. Honestly, I can see where it gets his name. That face is definitely a little goblin-y. More importantly, we've got our gold. This should be the last piece for our icebreaker. Perfect. Let's get back to the traveling merchant. Hopefully, we won't see any narwhals on the way. I hate that this DLC is ruining my thought of narwhals, because normally they're cute, cuddly creatures with little unicorn horns, and we love them. This narwhal? Don't love him so much. Can't say I'm a huge fan of this one. We get the icebreaker, we should be able to clear a lot of these. Oh my god. Lost a goblin shark. Clear a lot of these ice-filled passages so then we don't have to navigate around a lot of these chunks and lose more stuff overboard. Really twisty-turvy here. Made it back just as the sun sets. Perfect timing. Alright. Sell our few fish that we caught today. Get some repairs. And then show her the final piece of the icebreaker that we recovered. That's everything. Let me just warm my hands up a little, then I'll get started. Alright, I think that should do it. The front of your ship can now break through chunks of ice. Go ahead and test it out. I'll be watching from here. I will go ahead and test it out, however first I'm gonna get a little bit of sleep. Oh, I forgot to mention, just let me know if you want to temporarily remove that icebreaker. I can swap it out at any of my pontoons. Sounds good.
Huh.
I've been looking through the schematics we found before, and there are plans here for another device too. They're for an ice shaper. That's different to your icebreaker, by the way. It's for cutting chunks of ice. If you find the missing device, I'll be able to use the machine to harvest ice blocks for refrigeration. The blocks of ice can be packed into your cargo to slow fish spoilage. Pretty handy, right? This is what the missing ice shaper looks like. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye out for it. For now, let's go test this out. So you can see it's now on the front of our boat. Looks like a big, almost like a piece of a suit of armor. And presumably, if we drive towards the ice... Nice! Oh my god, we just crunch right through! That is very satisfying. Wow. Nothing's gonna slow us down now. Okay, so with this new equipment, we should be able to access the areas that we could not previously, like this place, where I do see gold. Ah, this might be the ice shaper, actually. Convenient that we found that right away. Yep, there it is. Ice shaper. Perfect. And then what was back here that we could dredge up? Oh my god. Wish I was better at driving. I don't think we actually need any refined metal right now, so I'll leave the rest. Let's see what else we can find. So that's the way we went before. Let's head south. Is that the narwhal? Oh, he's over there. Does he see me? I mean, maybe. Let's just move. I don't have time to know if he sees me. I just gotta get moving. By the sounds of it, yeah, he totally sees me, so... Let's move. Oh, oh! What the hell? Do you see this? What is that trapped in the ice? There's another camp here. Southern locusts. Whatever's in there has about 2 eyes too many. This might be the source of the heartbeat and the giant claws, perhaps. A spire of glassy ice stands in the shadow of the cliffs. Across the water, a monstrous visage peers from an icy tomb. Place an ear to the ice. A sound of anger lashes from within. Murderer, betray your men, left us here, your sleepless god. The voice abates. Wait, your shadow, it speaks. Another shape, please, save us all. Find the axe, undo this, the betrayer. Who are you? First officer, safety of the crew, failed them. Should have cursed place. Find the axe, undo this, the betrayer. What happened? The men saw lights, southern cliffs, at night. Captain and I would look into. We rode alone. He was restless, sleepless. We passed walls of ice. Finally arrived, the great horn into view. The words drift in, some carried away on the wind. Pulled ashore quickly, the size of it, the light, somehow he knew. Eyes were wild, he was whispering, answering. He said it chose him alone. Avert my eyes, could not help, look upon. We fought, cold hands, an iron grip, breathless. Find the axe, undo this, the betrayer. What is that thing in the ice? The shape in the ice shrinks into itself. I know not, the eyes open, watching. Shadow of shadow through the ice, yet more, closed still. It cannot arise, break the ice, call the heart. Find the axe, undo this. Okay, I will certainly try my best. For now, though, I'm gonna try to get some rest. It's a little hard when we've got 4 spooky eyes staring at us. But I really need to make sure that narwhal didn't follow us in here. Because I need to dredge up whatever's in front of this big scary thing. The axe! There it is. Oh, the music got scary. The wind is whipping. It's snowing. Okay, let's free this poor guy. Break the ice. Must not fully awaken the eyes. Close them. Strike the heart. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Okay, that closed one of the eyes. The structure peels open, split to its core. A glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Frozen heart, a brilliant crystal of pure ice. Gossamer filaments of radiant light drift from within. You take the stone and leave. Okay, good sign that that closed one of his eyes. I guess now we gotta go free the rest of them. Catch a goblin shark back here first. God, I need to get away from this spooky creature. It's freaking me out. What we got here? Something really big by the looks of that shadow. Whoa. A sleeper shark. Okay, we're gonna need to... I want to catch another one of those. Let's discard this. Try to move around my cargo a little bit. It would be a lot better if I didn't damage my cargo earlier. Okay, let's see if we can catch it. Oh no, there was not even any more there. It was a one and done kind of deal. Okay, so if we come through these cliffs, this actually brings us to the very back of the area. Gross blob. What was that thing called? A bulbous toothfish. Alright, let's take a big loop around. We can get back to the pontoon. Rest and repair, and then get back at it tomorrow. Trying to break open all those poor guys who've been trapped in the ice for the last 50 plus years. What's this? Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. But the cold stone does not respond to my touch. Ooh, we got something over here. Some wreckage? Wow. Okay, goodbye, big, scary, angry crab. Sorry, I'm so sorry I woke you up from your nap. Go, please. Go back to sleep. Whew, thank God my reflexes were quick there to get away from that thing. That was not ideal. Brilliant way to lure in prey, though. Basically put a treasure chest on your back. Are we almost back to the pontoon? It's getting dark and I'm not quite sure where I am. Map? Oh man, we're still a ways away. This area is quite large. Okay, there we go. I see the lights of civilization. Phew. Okay. Sell our few fish. Wow, we had $600 worth of fish. That's amazing. Those sharks were worth a lot. I also got the missing ice shaper. You really found it. How on earth do you actually locate that stuff down there in the deep? Anyway, let me slot this blade in here, and yeah, that seems right. I think it's ready to start cutting. Blocks of ice coming right up. That works pretty well. Here, these are on the house. So it extends the shelf life of fish and other ice blocks. More ice is more effective up to a point. So basically, we put that in here and it'll let our fish stay fresh longer. From now on, I'll be able to stock some of these ice blocks at my pontoons. Thanks, partner. No problemo. In return, can you please fix my ship? Then I need a good night's sleep, because tomorrow I'm going digging. We're gonna free our guys. Let's go. I absolutely love breaking through the ice with the icebreaker. This is just so satisfying to go through. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch! Speaking of crunch, we can go through here now, too. Gold, that awaits us right here. Oh, it's another ice pick. Oh, I didn't realize my one from before broke. So we need another ice pick each time we want to dig someone out. Oh! Oh my god! Go, go, go! Holy narwhal! Woo! That was way too close for comfort. Okay, hate that so much. The only saving grace is that this guy leaves us alone when we dock. Let's break this guy open. Oh, he has new dialogue. Officer, unworthy, tried to turn the men, my expedition, my discovery, his failure. Do not risk breaking. It senses through the ice, through the shadows, no hope. Well, I'm gonna try it anyway. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Hopefully that shuts another eye of the big guy back there. Sure does. Perfect. The structure peels open, split to its core. A glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Another one of these frozen hearts. You take the stone and leave. Well, I'm a little scared to leave, because where is the narwhal? Okay, I don't see him. But the music just got scary. But I don't see him. Alright, let's go. I'm so scared. Oh god. Hopefully he's somewhere else right now looking for food. That's not me. I, in the meantime, need to find another pick. Is it up here? Yeah. I think. Yep. Perfect. Ice axe. Look at this spooky crystal. A translucent spire of ice stretches down into the darkness. A pulsing glow rises from the deep, illuminating 4 round sockets. Whoa. In go the frozen hearts. Okay, so we know what to do with those now. Just gotta get 2 more. We should get another one when we rescue our poor guy over here by the Eastern Claw. Hey man, I'm back. Back to help. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Closing another eye, I hope. 1 remaining. And we get a frozen heart. Okay, before we actually leave, I'm gonna spend the night here. It's starting to get dark. I do not want to head out after dark. Catch some Z's best we can next to this giant claw. Now let's head over to the western side to free our final guy. Hopefully the narwhal's sleeping in and he's not up yet to bother us. Oh, I see him. He's over there. Okay, that means we're going this way. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I hear him. Oh, he's coming. Oh, Lord, he's coming! Go, go! Wow, we picked up a really scary fish. Go, 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 go! Thank God we have our engines upgraded. Because the narwhal is hella fast. If we didn't have our engines upgraded, he would definitely eat us. Okay. I think we're safe. Let's grab this final pick. Doesn't seem like he leaves to come up into the sides here, which is our only saving grace. Hey man, you're the last one. Let's get you out of there. And that should hopefully close the final eye of the creepy guy. Go back to sleep, sir. Go back to sleep. Uh-oh. Oh. What did that do? It gave us another one of these, which we know what to do with those, but what about the golden stuff that fell out of that thing's horn? I'm wondering if that's Mama Narwhal frozen under there. I can see the family resemblance. Either way, we'll find out shortly. First, I'm gonna go put these stones at the altar over here. Is it right there? Yep. Oh. Cracked a little bit too much ice there. It threw me off balance. Alright. Let's put the stones in the altar. What do you got for me? The glowing light intensifies, feeding into the four stones. A web of light grows between them, connecting, rejoining, uniting. And it gives us the radiant trawl net. Whoa! Strands blend through hues of the aurora, a gleaming trap of light in the dark. Menacing spikes of ice adorn a basalt frame. It allows us to catch ice, coastal, oceanic, and shallow. That's an awesome net. Wow. That's a hell of a prize for freeing all of the men. The last thing left for us to do is go see what that golden glow was down by the main body. I'm gonna do a quick rest here by the claw, and we'll set out in the morning. It's always nice when they really reward you for all your hard work with some good gear. That is a really good net. It was worth braving the cold waters just for that alone. Okay, Narwhal is down there, which is unfortunate, because that's the way we need to go. I think we can go this way. Kind of bypass him a little bit. Leave me alone, sir. Leave me alone. Okay, here we go. Now, what did you drop in the water? Let's find out. Aurora's anchor. A fragment of a golden splintered horn. Discordant buzzing fills the surrounding air. It yearns for the deep. Cast this overboard to create a reusable two-way portal to Blackstone Isle. Whoa! Cool. Okay, I don't want to put it down here. What I'm gonna do is, let's head back up to the Traveler's Pontoon, our base of operations. Then if we drop the thing overboard there, by the sounds of it, we can make a portal, which will make it easier if we ever want to come back here. So I guess those were our two big rewards, guys. We got an amazing trawl net. We obviously freed the spirits of the poor fishermen. Or I guess they weren't fishermen. The poor sailors. Stopped Mama Narwhal from waking up. And got rewarded in the process. What more can you ask for, right? This was a cool area. I really personally liked the ice breaking mechanic. I thought that was pretty cool. I like the cool, crisp expanse, the quiet waters of the ocean. This was a great area. What is that? Do you think this is another crab that wants to eat me? No, it's not. Wow, shocking. You approach a hooded figure. They seem to be frozen to the spot, pale robes frosted over with a heavy rime. Fishermen, the ice. You hear their jaw snap shut again from the cold. The ice takes form. The hooded figure withdraws a scroll from their robes and unfurls it to reveal a drawing of a corrupted fish, an aberrated ice fish. Alright, well, if I catch one of those, you'll be the first one to know, my guy. Maybe in the meantime, you should get inside and warm up a little? I'm cold just looking at you, brr. It's a really big area. There's a lot to explore. I need to double check where we're at. Yeah, like, look, I thought we were almost back. We are not almost back. I mean, we are, but not as close as I thought. Okay, let's rest here for the night. We'll get her to install our new net. It even looks cool, you know? Yeah, goodbye brittle trawl net. Hello radiant trawl net. Alright, let's get some rest, and then first thing in the morning, we're gonna try making a portal. Let's see. Right here seems good. Throw overboard the Aurora's anchor. Cool. Whoa! Whoa! Cool! So there you go. Now we just have a portal that we can go through at any time. That's fun. That's super fun. Alright guys, well there you have it. That was the Pale Reach. Obviously a short DLC, although there is still things for me to do. We already found a little side quest of that cold cultist over there, and there's obviously more fish to find and stuff to dredge up, but in terms of the main story, there you have it. You saw what you get as the reward for coming through this area, and you got to see the fate of the poor sailors who ended up down here. So thank you so much for joining me, not only on this DLC adventure, but throughout the whole game of Dredge. I've really enjoyed recording this series and playing this game, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed coming along on the journey with me. So thanks very much I really appreciate all the comments, the likes, the subscribes, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here again soon for some more gaming adventures.